Jones check down.
Swag money, baby, let me see that ass drop. Yeah, you can't do it like me, cause she shake it over here. Recognize a real G in the streets. Yeah, what's the problem gonna be? Be this
All right, everybody.
Jones, check down.
Welcome back to the check down.
Fucking Lions.
Check down, baby.
I'm still mad
Stafford,
about
baby.
that Thanksgiving, yo.
Oh, man, it happened in 96.
It's relevant. It's still fucking relevant.
Still mad about that. Well, welcome
Thanksgiving happens every year. It's relevant.
It does happen every year. You're right. We play it on every single year.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Don't say head tails next time. All right? Head tails. Head tails.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Anyway, welcome to another edition of the Check Down. You know, it's March 9th, 2012. It's still weird saying 2012, but it's already the third month of 2012.
Yeah, everybody's panicking for December. What is it? What day is it in 2000? The 15th
The
or
24th.
something?
What? They didn't account for a leap year.
Christmas
So
Eve?
technically,
They didn't count. So this is it's really 2013.
technically it already happened. Apparently, I don't know. Remember we had like 13 raptures, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's an alternate universe that
Yeah,
we're living
yeah.
in. I don't
This
know.
is not real.
We all died, and we're
This
just
is the Matrix.
It's Neo. Watch out. All right, man. I was talking to Stat Boy, and he told us
Why
that
are you talking to Stat Boy?
I was asking a question. He says that we need to find a way to get more female viewers, female followers to the Check Down.
All right. Not like that.
We got to find ideas, man. I was thinking maybe I should do like, I don't know, maybe I should start talking in a sexy voice.
Well, what?
Like Barry White.
Hello, ladies. This is I was gonna say LaDawn Black.
Hello, lady.
LaDawn Black.
LaDawn Stacks.
There you go.
Hello, ladies. This is Gandhi Baby, a.k.a. Sexual Caramel.
Well, you got me going. It worked on me.
I got to ask you one thing. Fuck you wearing? 2.3 women everywhere just got wet. just right there.
Turtleneck and some sweatpants.
3.14 chicks just got wet just then.
What's the point one?
Jay Wow's boobs.
Ooh, that's Gandhi's on point.
I want Gandhi's sexy voice trending worldwide on Twitter. If it doesn't, I'm writing hate mail to a Stat Boy and blaming America.
I can't. I'm married.
America.
America.
Speaking of America, there's 3 things in America that we like. Football,
Chicken.
beer, and Peyton Manning.
Well,
Peyton Manning is our next subject.
okay.
Hey, Dustin, best quarterbacks in the world. Peyton Manning, Peyton Manning, Peyton Manning, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning. That's what people say. I don't know. I'm speaking off the top of my head there. That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
Can't spell believe without Eli.
But anyway, Peyton Manning was released by the Colts on Wednesday, which is still weird to say. I don't know about you.
No, it's not. It's like we knew that for
Well,
about
we knew
half a
it,
year.
but it's still weird seeing that headline because I would have bet my house against it 2 years ago, and I'd be
Bidding war.
homeless.
You
Bidding war.
want to make a bet where he goes? No, you're gonna pick one. I'm gonna pick.
Yeah,
You're such a follower.
I'm a leader. You're
You
a follower.
followed me on Twitter before I followed you.
You followed me first. What are you talking about?
I was on Twitter before you.
Were you?
Yeah.
I
And you have like 6,000 more tweets than me.
I'm at 11.8 thousand.
I just broke 4K, and I wanted when I got to 4,000 to be like 4,000 tweet, and I completely forgot. It's like 4,037. I got to wait to 5,000 now.
When you go to mine, you go to mine now. It says 11.8K.
every 6,000 tweets, you gotta get an oil change.
You gotta get a new picture.
Yeah,
Doing a picture. Every 6,000 tweets. But
I
anyway,
be losing fans like every day, yo. Every day I lose like 6 followers. I'm like, the fuck, man? I don't even say anything.
they hit your midnight rants.
You know what? We don't like Mo. He's gone. I'm cutting him.
But anyway, we gotta stick to the topic, man. Peyton Manning. What's your thoughts about him being released?
About time. I don't know what the hell they were waiting for.
To me, it's old news. I don't know why it's a big deal.
Yeah, he's going to Miami.
So I'm gonna get to our segment that we had a couple months back.
Whoa.
Blu-ray or bootleg?
Ooh.
Blu-ray or bootleg? For those that don't understand, maybe news to the show.
Black people know what bootleg is.
Blu-ray means, well, in this case, we're saying where would Peyton Manning go? So it'd be a contender to get him. So that'd be Blu-ray. It's the real deal.
The real.
Now, bootleg, that's the fake stuff. They're pretenders. It's not going to happen. Well, we don't think it's going to happen. So let's start it off.
It's going down. Blu-ray or bootleg, mother.
Blu-ray or bootleg, New York Jets.
Ooh. Bootleg. too much stuff going on with that team. I don't think Peyton wants to go into an environment when it's all types of like circus clowns walking around.
I agree. I'd go bootleg as well. I don't think he wants to play for a guy like Rex Ryan or in the same city as his brother. I just don't think that's really his thing.
I think Rex Ryan is a cool coach to play for like a year, but then he starts to get on your nerves. You realize this guy's cool, but he doesn't really know what he's doing. Coach Gas.
I heard that he didn't want to play in cold weather either. Playing in a dome all the time. Yeah. I'm sure he wants him to go south. Next one.
Well, the Super Bowl's in New York.
I know, that's going to be weird. WrestleMania 29's in New York. Shout out to the wrestling fans. Anyway. WrestleMania 28, it's in Miami. The Rock is back. I'm going to say this every week until I have, by the way.
Okay.
Blu-ray or bootleg, Arizona Cardinals.
I think that's like in between. Like it's a bootleg that could be.
So
a
that's
Blu-ray.
just straight up.
It's like a bootleg
DVD.
Blu-ray.
That's regular DVD.
I was gonna say a bootleg Blu-ray.
Okay, I guess if you want to go with that. It's in between. Why?
Has the environment he likes. Has the weapons. They're on offense. It's just, do you feel like going to play in Arizona? I mean, it's the easy division to win. It's there for the taking.
I think it would behoove the Cardinals.
Ooh, word of the day, behoove.
To go after it because I hear Reggie Wayne wants to go on a package deal with Peyton. If you could get Reggie Wayne and Peyton Manning with Larry Fitzgerald in a weak division, I know they got the Niners, but a overall weak division, they could you could go 11-5 pretty easy, I think, easily in that division.
Exactly.
And maybe take one of those games from the Niners, win the division, maybe, And the only reason why I say it's bootleg in this sense, they just gave Cobb $60 million, like a $6 million contract, and I don't think they want to just pull back from that after a year.
How about Cobb, man? They can't replace by Michael Vick, and then turn around and get replaced by Peyton Manning.
Well, you see Darnell Dockett? He tweeted Peyton to AZ. How do you think he feels? If Cobb was like my best defensive player.
Cobb can't play on the field, but he's getting paid like no other quarterback who's never played.
Dude, he got like a $10 million contract the year he was supposed to start. Remember, he re-signed for like 1 year, and
he's getting paid to do absolutely nothing.
And when he's on the field,
this man is a millionaire for doing nothing.
Multi-millionaire,
like Kim Kardashian.
So I would say Blu-ray as far as contender, but bootleg as far as I just don't think that.
After we're done this, I'll give you my top 3 teams to go to, and I'll do it in order.
All right, Blu-ray or bootleg, the Washington Redskins.
Bootleg twice.
Bootleg is not happening. I'm in the building. I know.
It's messed up today. Like after they already said, no, there's no way he's going to Washington.
Yeah, I've heard he already informed people in the Washington that he's not going there.
Just calm down.
But I also think the Redskins are trying to build around a young guy. Hence the RG3 talk. I don't think they want to go down that road. Because after what happened with Donovan, why would they want to go down that road?
Why would you want to play for a team owned by Daniel Snyder? I mean, you're going to get paid. That's the only thing.
Who wants to play for Mike Shanahan?
That was my next point. Or his son.
Yeah, or his son. Mike Shanahan. I had a guy arguing with me that Mike Shanahan is this great coach, and I was saying, well, he hasn't won anything since John Elway and Terrell Davis. And he's like, well, he says 2 Super Bowls. What's your point?
Yeah, so
do it in this millennium, please. You know what I mean? And oh, by the way, you see me waving a pink pen? Breast cancer awareness. Just so that out there. Blu-ray or bootleg, the Denver Broncos.
Bootleg.
Think so?
He's not going there. He doesn't want to play in cold weather.
John Elway hates Tim Tebow. Blu-ray. And ESPN will blow up. He's not
going to. I don't think he's paying his type of duty to do that, though.
From Mike Lombardi of NFL Network says he expects the Broncos to make a quote-unquote serious run at Peyton Manning.
But it's cold weather and it's outside.
That's the thing. I don't think he'll go there but I believe they're contenders as far as they will go after him. And
plus, that'll be another...
That's the only way they can stop Tebow Mania, and you know
another
that.
circus party, man.
It would be.
If he's not going to go to New York for that, then he's definitely not going to Denver. Let Tebow have his high elevation.
That's what I'm saying. Let Tebow. The people are talking about how great a running team that the Broncos are, and they are. But if you take away Tebow's production, they were not ranked number 1 or whatever it was. They're ranked 11th. 11th. There's a big difference, and their offensive line isn't very good.
Tebow's numbers weren't high to begin with, and now he's dating Taylor Swift. It's just not.
Do better, yeah, Tim Tebow. Are you kidding me?
She's too pale. And she's too tall for you,
man.
She's too tall. And she's skinny, and she has like big lips.
And she'll make a song about you. She will make it about you. Don't do it, Tim. All right. My favorite, Blu-ray or bootleg, Miami Dolphins.
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray,
nice weather. Wayne's going there. They already live there.
Stephen Ross,
defense,
the owner.
Offense.
Stephen Ross, the owner, wants a star. He wants to get the big name. He will do whatever it takes to get him. He will not be outbid. So the only way he doesn't go there is if Peyton flat out says no. And guess where Peyton Manning was yesterday, people? Miami. He's going to take his talents down to South Beach.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Miami.
Look at Miami. They get LeBron, right? Then they get a new baseball stadium and Jose Reyes and all that. And then they get Peyton Manning.
Way to go, LeBron. Way to go, LeBron.
Way to stay relevant when you're not relevant. Seattle Seahawks, Blu-ray or bootleg?
Yeah, bootleg. No one's.
I think they're bootleg
What's
too.
the joke?
But I think they would love to have Peyton, but I don't think he would go there. Titans.
Staff Boy was wrong on the time. I'm calling that out. Way to go. You got 15 seconds left.
All right. Can we get back to the show?
Staff Boy messed up. Staff Boy.
All right. Titans, Blu-ray, bootleg.
I
I think their Blu-ray is as far as they, I think, are going to try to make a run for him.
yeah, I could see him going.
No cell phones during recording. Next.
I'll crew with this. All right. Okay. Stop yelling.
Tennessee Titans, Blu-ray or bootleg.
I can see him going there, but he's not. He's just not going there.
Yeah, I think they would. I mean, it'd be funny if he did go there because he played the Colts twice a year. But I just don't see it happening. It's just an average team right now, and they're going to lose Cortland Finnegan. I just don't see it happening. You know where I could see him going? The Houston Texans. How hilarious would that be if he went to the Houston Texans?
Okay, well,
I know it won't happen, but I'm just saying, how awesome would that be? That'd be a way to stick it to
I thought you were going to Blu-ray bootleg that one. I was going to say Blu-ray.
Oh, okay, Blu-ray. You say it's Blu-ray?
Yeah,
Because
man.
I just think it's funny to talk about. I didn't think it was actual serious.
You don't think?
consideration.
Yes, it is.
I hear that they have no interest in him.
Oh, they're idiots then.
Yeah,
Well, they'll
dude, they would put the whole league on notice. They get paid Manning. Look how good they did with all those
they will
injuries.
win the Super Bowl this year.
They would be in the Super Bowl. I absolutely agree. And the last one, just kind of like a little not underground, but under the radar team, Kansas City Chiefs.
No.
No, don't think.
I'm not even giving you a bootleg. Just no. Same with.
It's funny, Romeo
Washington.
Cornell. They were asking about Matt Castle. Like, is Matt Castle?
It gets
your...
cold in Kansas City.
Yeah. Well, they were asking, is Matt Castle your starter quarterback? He's like, yeah, unless we find another one. What? Well, I guess you don't have faith in him.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think anybody does.
So that's Blu-ray or bootleg. That segment brought to you by assholes. Everybody has one. Next, we have word association with Franklin Stacks.
That's coming up next.
All right, we got a new segment for you today.
New segment brought to you by I don't know.
Coles, because I just thought of that.
Coles, because what does Coles mean? What is
I don't
that?
know.
Is
It's
that
a
a
K.
person?
It has to be a name. Remember
No,
Cole
I-
Hafer? North East Side School, we in the building.
He was like 80 years old and bench press is like 500 pounds.
Dude, I remember when I was a freshman in high school, man, he picked a guy up and threw him against the lockers because he said, fuck you.
I remember
Fuck you.
it was high school, okay? And it was Brandon Parker's birthday.
Story
It
time
was
with Mo.
me, Lamel, and Brandon Parker in there. I'm gonna wrap it up quick. It was his birthday. He's in the middle of class. There's two doors, left side, right side of the classroom. Brandon's in the middle of the classroom. We walk in, dead silence, look at each other, look at Brandon, attack him. Flip desk, bop, bop, bop. I'm talking effing him up. It's loud as hell.
Bop, 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 bop,
Mr.
bop.
Kohlhafer comes in. Hey, what are you guys doing? It's his birthday. Carry on. Laugh. Laugh there. We just did work, son. Shout out to Northeast, son.
No fees, we see you. All right.
Northeast.
No fees. No what? No fees. Word association with Franklin Stack.
That's me.
We'll
That's
say it
me.
just like that.
That's me, son.
All right. What it is, I'm going to say a name.
Say a name.
Say a name.
This is all new to me.
And you're going to say the first word. Bing! First word, you say it.
You
No
said
hesitation.
Bing, thought Google.
Gone. Exactly.
It just
You say
happened
all
right there on the spot.
All right. And then, obviously, some are self-explanatory, but if we need explanation, I'll allow you to elaborate.
It's the first thing that pops in my mind.
When we, I mean, you know that's anyway. Make a woman sing. What the fuck we mean collaborate? On
They
me.
haven't heard that song yet.
Yeah, it is. It's at the beginning of the show. Remember? Go to YouTube, Swag Money TV. On me, Joe White, featuring Franklin Stacks, Gandhi, and 10 Keys. What's up?
What'd he do?
Chris Brown.
We did this before the show with Drake. The first word that popped in my mind again was fairy. Like Cisco.
And by that, you elaborate on the fair usage.
I don't know. He's not somebody I would want to hang out with in person.
I would have said clown.
Yeah, well, that's cinnamon, whatever they call it. It's a good word,
All
but
right.
good artist. I have no
Good artist, but
other
as a
than the
person-
music. Whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares, man? Go beat up women.
Rihanna.
Don't do that,
Rihanna.
idiot. You know why?
Yeah. Celebrity hoe is what I would have said, but that's two words.
She has a big forehead. She's
Tyra Banks looking girl.
I don't care, yo. She's good looking. She's a little overrated.
She is a little overrated. I agree with that. You should look good.
I mean, she's a 15. No, she's not a 15. She's definitely like a 4. Meaning in poker, blackjack, I hit it. 15, you don't know. You don't know if you're gonna hit it at 15.
I don't know, but at 4, I know I'm gonna hit it.
That.
And now that I'm gonna hit it, I'm gonna hit it twice.
Yeah, twice. Yeah, she's a ace or a 2. That's fucking.
All right. How do I segue to the next one? LeBron James.
Choker.
There you go. Kobe Bryant.
Winner.
There you go. Peyton Manning.
Winner in the regular season.
Playoff Peyton Manning.
Choke artist. No, I want to say he doesn't choke. He just gets beat.
Yeah,
he's not really.
He doesn't
choke.
play great. He doesn't play Peyton
Bad.
Manning.
Yeah, exactly.
But he doesn't play Rex Grossman like. How does he have a job? Skip Bayless.
Critic. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say hypocritical critic.
Okay, I can see that. Truth teller, as he would say.
Yeah, I keep it real.
Next one, Floyd Mayweather.
Talks a lot.
Manny Pacquiao.
Doesn't talk enough.
So you combine them, they're the perfect person.
I feel like Mayweather puts his foot in his mouth all the time, and then
Pacquiao just never says anything.
Pacquiao does stuff, but he never clarifies what the hell is going on. You don't like needles, but you have tattoos. You need to speak on this. Right. Let the people know what's going on.
Heard that.
You're supposed to run in for office. You gotta talk.
He can talk, just not English well. That one time, I punched a car. And I hit really hard.
What is that one commercial where he's singing?
Yeah. He has a band, dude.
Does he?
Yeah. He sings.
Yeah.
Speaking of sing, Lil Wayne, because he tries too much.
Sell out.
Nicki Minaj.
The fuck? The fuck are you doing, bitch? You can't have an exorcism on TV. That's not good, man.
She wants to be a pop star now. She wants to be Katy Perry and Lady Gaga.
But Katy Perry is not like exercising demons.
Yeah, I know, right? She didn't like try to F the cross.
Yeah. Yo, Nicki Minaj did not rap that entire skit. She was just like,
I'm like, man.
That's what you call. That is an attention whore.
She just want, yeah, I can see that. All right, so that wraps up word association with Franklin Stacks.
It just happened. It just went
I'm
down.
gonna say it just like that every time.
Let's check down.
All right, next thing, big topic of the week. Let's switch it back to sports. NFL bounties. As we all know, the Saints got busted, and Roger Goodell, quote unquote, is gonna have earth-shattering, end quote, news and discipline towards the Saints. What are your thoughts? Fair or foul? I mean, about the bounties, not about Goodell.
Rewarding players with money for big hits, I'm cool with. Whatever. As far as actually going out there and trying to hurt somebody,
that's where I draw the line.
Not cool with.
Also, I think it's kind of funny that they'll risk a penalty / fine / suspension for like $2,000.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, right.
You rather get fined $50,000 for $2,000 bounty hit?
I like them saying they didn't try to hurt Brett Favre, Warner. No, yes, you did.
Dude, that was a blind cheap
Especially
shot.
Warner.
It was a clean hit, but like Warner, come on, man, he's not even looking. You could have just pushed him down. You did not have to leave your feet and deck him. Like,
exactly.
come on, like that ended his career. Mm-hmm. And to me, I felt like that was just messed up. And to say that, and then I'm pretty sure it's well known that they had a bounty on Warner as well as far. So then it just adds to what we're talking about.
Greg Williams, he needs to be fired.
That's the thing that's amazing to me is that it's one thing if the players kind of do it like, oh, we're the DBs. Hey, man, I'll give you $5,000.
The players are finding this because you got to follow your coach's lead.
But the coach organized it
exactly.
and said, this is the culture we're going to be in.
So what are you going to do? If you're a player and you got a coach saying that, you're just not going to say anything? I mean, that's your starting job. That's your livelihood. If you say something, you're risking the fact that you're not going to play.
Yeah.
And that's all they care about is playing.
Yeah.
So you're not going to rat
Jonathan Vilma in the NFC title game, $10,000 for whoever takes out Favre.
Well, the person who it's one thing if the coach says it, that's messed up. But if you're a player and you actually act on it and try to do it, you're scum too.
Like, I feel that you always want to go out there and deliver the big hit. But it's one thing to sit there and say, yeah, I'm going to
go hurt somebody.
There's like, didn't they have, I want to say I read that they had something about if they put them on a cart, like they got carted off, it was a certain amount of, it's like, come on, man.
Let me tell you how sick
you're supposed to be a brother, like brothers out there.
Yeah, think about this. You have no relationship with this person other than the game of football. It's supposed to be a brotherhood. Mm-hmm. Now, to get it in your mind that you want to go on the field and you want to hurt somebody for like $2,000, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's messed up.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's one thing, you know, we go out there, we can play basketball, you know what I mean? And, you know, we want to beat each other, but, like, I'm not sitting here as like, oh, I'm going to freaking, boom, kick him in the kneecap. You
I mean,
know?
go fight in UFC if that's what you're about.
Yeah.
I mean, this is...
You know, you're competitors, but they're together in one, like,
If you're playing in a
brotherhood, as you
sport
said.
with pads on that's supposed to stop people from getting hurt, you shouldn't be going out there to hurt them.
Yeah.
Now, UFC doesn't have that. There's no protection.
Yeah. You're supposed to punch him in the face
Yeah.
really hard.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your goal was to get the ball into the touchdown, not to break somebody's leg.
Right. Okay. Well, if you were the commissioner, then if you were Roger Goodell, what would be?
Oh,
your
Williams
penalty?
would be done. He'd be done. There'd be no coaching for him ever again.
I feel bad for the Rams in that sense because, like, they didn't do anything wrong, but Greg Williams, what he did in the past, you know, it's kind of
Well,
like
Sean Payton is too.
that's his team. He has to know what's going on. Yeah. Vilma, I think, is going to end up getting cut, but I think players could get suspended. But I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't. But I think they're going to lose draft picks. And the funny thing is, the Saints don't even have a first-round pick this year, so they can only lose next year's first round and then from there, go from there.
It's
You know
just
what I mean?
worse than New England.
Yeah, absolutely, because it went 3 years. Like 3 years, like no, because I want to say they warned them as well. Like if someone had found out about something, warned them about this, and they kept doing it, and it's a 3-year thing. And I feel that because, like, I mean, I understand that the Patriots did their thing for a while, but I feel, I mean, we never saw the tape, so how much did it really help? I guess. I mean, I think it helped, but I feel this one's worse because you're actually trying to hurt somebody. They're trying to get a competitive edge, where these guys are trying to like endanger someone's livelihood and how they get money, and I feel that is worse.
That's even outside of the game you're affecting too.
Yeah.
So
like they're trying to, the Patriots are trying to get a competitive edge to win, but these guys are trying to get an edge to, you know, or
here's the
a
thing
reason to
about
hurt you.
here's the New England's thing. There's so many things that teams do during the game that even with the film, they got other people sitting there with, like, you know, binoculars looking at the coaches on the sideline.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That's why they cover their mouths and everything.
Yeah, that goes on. Okay, but you're affecting somebody's entire life for $2,000. I mean,
You take out someone's knee,
What
and they
is
never
he-
play again.
and he has to provide for his family.
Yeah, and some of these guys don't have the education stuff to fall back on
Well, I
because
was
that's all they
thinking-
knew. They were
I was
playing football.
watching Arian Foster's interview when he signed for the $43 million.
Yeah.
And he started breaking down about, you know, how his mom had to, like, you know, sell a wedding ring for them to get food. Now, what if you hurt him? And
Yeah, he loses all of that.
It's
Just like
done.
that.
Yeah.
and that's a guy who's made it big. Now it's different for guys that are just on the just came off the practice squad, which he was. Say it was his first game ever playing, and you put a bounty, like, well, not necessarily a bounty, but you took him out because you were trying to win $2,000. You took out his knee, and he doesn't ever get to that point.
Yeah.
You know, that's amazing. You know what I mean? Like, amazing to me that you'd be willing to do that to somebody that's supposed to be part
For
of
a
your
couple
fraternity.
grand.
know what I
You
mean?
make
For a couple grand.
$40 million in your career. You do that for $2,000.
Yeah, come
you're-
on. That's enough of that. Today is March 9th. All right, and you know what it is? It's the anniversary of Notorious B.I.G.'s passing. R.I.P. to Notorious B.I.G. But yeah, shout out to Big, you know, one of the greatest ever.
You're going to have to shout real loud for him to hear it.
Real quick, where is he? Just, I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. Where is he ranked?
Ranked?
Rank among the greats.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, it's not in my top 5.
Not in your, he's in mine.
Why?
I just think he was great, man. I think his legacy and stuff.
You kinda-
helps too, and the hit record. I think that all counts to being where you are.
Well, I think
you
if
can be
you
the
never-
greatest rapper, and no one hears you.
Okay, well, I also think if he never died, you wouldn't say that.
Well, you never know. Exactly.
No, I do.
If Lil Wayne died 5 years ago,
That would elevate him.
exactly. I know. I understand. See what you're saying. All right, but R.I.P. Biggie.
I could give you 5 better right now.
I don't want to go into this right now.
You
We're moving on to the
started
next
it.
one. We don't have time for this.
It's always time
We'll
for
save it for next
hip-hop.
time. We're supposed to honor the man, not talk down
I'm
to him.
honoring
right now.
him.
By talking down about him?
Nah,
You said he's not in your top 5. We're trying to praise him, and you're saying, nah, that.
I'm keeping it real like he would want me to.
All right. Anyway, we're going to move on to our 5 tidbits here.
Tidbits.
Tidbit number 1. Randy Moss, quote unquote, looked just amazing. Looked just amazing is the exact quote. In his workout with New Orleans. Where will he sign?
New Orleans.
Think he'll sign New Orleans?
Or New England.
I think Brandon Lloyd's going to go to New England. Josh McDaniels is there. So I don't think they're
For
going to get Moss.
what? They need a deep threat.
Well, Brandon Lloyd's a good receiver, but he's not.
Yeah,
the
you're another 20-yard and lower receiver ready to go, New England.
Whitney Houston, she left her entire fortune in her will to her daughter,
Her
19-year-old
crack pipe?
daughter, Bobby, $20 million.
That's a lot of crack.
Well, it's probably cash right now.
It's in the duffel bag.
I just think it was funny that her daughter's named Bobby. But Anyway,
Like, who did that? The George Foreman? Named all his kid George.
did he? I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
like all of them.
Wow.
He has like 12.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
bunch of Georges.
Oh, here you go. I like
men
this one.
and women.
You'll like this. David Price was pulled from a game from toweling too hard.
Toweling.
He came out of the game and he was trying his head, and he like tweaked his neck and had a spasm in his neck. Had to come out of the game. How does that happen? Yep. Anyway, Kid Cudi scheduled to perform at Towson University for Tiger Fest on 4/27.
That's so weird because I was listening to him like 3 days ago. I'm like, I haven't listened to Kid Cudi in a while. He's really not that good.
No, but I don't mind him. I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but I don't mind him. And plus, I'm graduating, so I'm going to Tiger Fest. So I was giving a plug to my school. You know what I mean?
I am not. I'm
Check
not
this out. I'm actually going to pull up my phone for this one. Rush Limbaugh blames rap for calling a student a slut. Did you hear about this story?
No, you know what? You know why people call women a slut? It's when women fuck a lot of dudes, man. That is a slut.
All right, check this out. I took a picture of this
right?
story.
I mean, what's the definition of one? Sleep around with a lot of people.
All right, this Georgetown law student, Sandra, I guess it's Fluke. He called her a slut / prostitute on air, okay? She testified at the Congressional Democrat.
I mean, I don't mean to get into this, but hip hop doesn't even use the word slut. It's hoe.
Just finish it. Let's just finish it, and then we'll go into it. I want you to hear.
Bitches and hoes.
I want you to hear his explanation, okay?
Slap the shit out of Rush.
He said, she said that she was saying that her Jesuit college health plan should cover her birth control because she spends $3,000 a month on it, right? And he said, if we're going to pay for your contraceptives and thus pay for you to have sex, we want something for it. We want you to post videos online so we can watch.
Who said that?
Apparently Limbaugh did, or somebody did. He said he added the next day. That's what apparently Limbaugh said. All right, yo, it's gonna get better, man. That's what Limbaugh said. Yeah, and this is what he says. He's now blaming hip hop. His argument should.
Not him suggesting
He
her
said
make a porno movie
his
for
argument
everybody.
his argument being he should be allowed to say what he wants because rappers do it all the time. Here's his quote. You can talk about a double standard. One of the greatest illustrations of that is rappers can practically say whatever they want about a woman, and they call it art.
Let me break this down, yo. Let me break this down for all you people who want to blame hip-hop for everything.
Stop
if
it.
If there was no rock and roll, there would be no hip-hop. The bass, everything that you get is from rock and roll. Who's the king of all the drugs, the fucking the models, the pill popping, the ODing, the suggestive lyrics? That's rock and fucking roll. So you can shut the hell up with that shit.
Ain't nothing to it. Gangsta rap made me do it.
Look at Keith Richards, man. Holy crap. You want to blame hip-hop? He's a fucking... How many rock and roll people OD a year? How many hip-hop heads? None.
Rant time with Frank Stacks. Keep it going, man.
I'm
I like
serious,
this.
man.
I know.
I'm freaking serious, man. Rock and roll, that's what started
Rolling
everything.
Stones, Kurt
The
Cobain.
60s, the 70s, all the drug uses, all the...
Remember Disco Demolition Night where they just freaking crashed the field and
sleeping with women with no protection, all that type. That's rock and roll. It all comes from rock and roll. Fuck you, Russell fucking Limbaugh.
Limbaugh, man.
Push you down the
He's a clown.
steps,
He's a
man.
clown. All right.
Your microphone is gold. It is.
Yeah. I trust me. I've never liked Rush Limbaugh. I don't like Bill O'Reilly. I don't like none of those guys. But
I do like O'Reilly sometimes.
you do. I think
He gets the people going. He's
he's a
provocative.
pinhead, to use his words.
Yeah. If anybody ever called me a pinhead, I slap the shit out of them right there on the spot.
Right.
I don't even know why they would call me a pinhead. Don't call me that.
All right. Next segment. Twitter time. We need participation from Twitter time. Be a part of the show. Be a part of the show.
Be a part of my life.
Hashtag the check down. Ask us whatever you want, and we will get you on the show. I promise. I got pulled like that. I'll make it happen. I'm going to ask you this question.
You want to ask me it? I'm going to answer it.
It's asked by Kaylee Keister. Shout out to Kaylee. What inspired you guys, as in us, to create Swag Money Inc.? Go ahead.
Change the community. You're tired of living in a community where, kids don't have goals, they don't have dreams, they just kind of settle to stay there. When I was growing up in high school, it would have been nice to have an outlet. I love music. It would have been nice to have an outlet for me to go to and, pursue a dream in music. I think we can provide that for kids. The charity work, inspired change, you got to change yourself. You can't keep doing the same thing all the time. So we're
You
trying
must be the change you seek to be in the world. Mahatma Gandhi.
No relation.
No relation.
That's what we're doing. That's
But for me, I feel like you know, when you're younger, I say this all the time. When you're younger, you're told you can be whatever you want to be. You know, astronaut, president, whatever. You can go to the moon if you want to. But then you get to high school, and all you have to hear is about you better go to a good college, get a degree field that pays well, you know, make lots of money,
The
get the big
status
house,
quo.
big car. Yeah, do that stuff. But and when you're told, I want to be a football player, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a rock star, you know, I want to be a famous dancer, they tell you, no, you can't do that. You better have an education to fall back on. To me, I feel, why not? Why can't you pursue your dreams? What happened along the line where it says you cannot be what you want to be? This is America. It's America.
That's what I
we
thought
can be
it
what you
was.
want to be. And I feel we're just giving people avenue to want to say that, hey, I want to, you know, pursue my dreams, you know, and at the same time, change people's outlook on life. You know, we were talking about, we're changing people's lives. We're showing people that, hey, you know, you can do well in school, give back to the community, show you people you care. You can be young, have fun, but still do, you know.
But still work hard.
Yeah.
Not, you know,
And you can be a hard worker and do stuff. And I feel that's what we're really trying to get across, is that you can be what you want to be, in a sense. You know, we're doing the music stuff. You know, why not? You know, I'm going to school. You're going to school. Why can't we do that on the side?
Why
you know
not?
what I mean? Why can't we, in our free time, instead of screwing around, drinking and smoking, why don't we just go to the homeless shelters and, you know, help
Well,
out there?
people seem to, you know, forget that. Oh, they're so stupid. Why are you guys doing? Why are you guys party? Some, not us. I'm talking about people in Pasadena.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing else to do.
Yeah. Let's
It's
give
not-
them something else to do. You know what I mean? Let's do some stuff, you know? So that's really my energy behind it, is that, you know, it sounds corny, but make a change. Because
Yeah.
everybody talks about how bad this place is.
I'm just getting tired of Pasadena being a one way in, no way out type of place.
Yeah.
So,
Just change that outlook. It starts here. It starts today.
Well-
Swag Money Inc., baby. Yeah. All right. A couple things before we get out of here. I do want to say I am running my March Madness pool again. Only $5 entry. So if you want in, let me know. Last year I had 42 people. I want 80 this year. I want 80.
80?
80. Put $5 in. You have 80 people, man.
I'm probably going to
$400.
I got a strategy.
You got a strategy.
I got a strategy.
March Madness kicks off next week, so hit me up if you're interested. I'll get you the info. We'll make it happen. Next thing, what's on 313? Music
Average
Man.
Joe mixtape. Drops.
Joe White, Not Your Average Joe mixtape 313. Go check out the singles I Can't Help You, Tonight, On Me, the new one that just dropped this week. Check them out. Listen and get those views up. Tell all your friends. 313 is coming out. We have a skating rink social event coming up. Hopefully, the time frame between either the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, that weekend, that time frame. Come kick it with us. Come skating. You want to skate?
I do want to skate. I might buy some rollerblades because I'm sexy in rollerblades.
I'm sexy and I know it.
I'm sexy in my inlines.
You know, we'll go to the skating rink. Next thing, promo team. We need help. We need promotion. You want to be part of the team? You want to help us out? You want to be involved? Go to swagmoneyinc.com. We have a promo section on there. And fill out your information. Get back to us. We'll get you out there helping us out. Be part of the squad. All right? And then also, Homeless Resource Day. It's coming on 3:30. Coming to that?
I will be there.
I'll be there too.
Stacks will be in the building.
It's at Glen Burnie High School between 4 to 8. Come through, show your support, show some love. All right. As always, follow us on Twitter for all the updates at swagmoney_Inc. Hashtag the check down whenever you feel like. Then come to me at SwagMoneyGandhi. Then at SwagMoneyStacks. SwagMoneyGoose. SwagMoneyDSchool.
Swag money stat boy.
Get some subscribers on YouTube. We need that. Swag Money TV. But you know what this is?
This is the check down.
It's the check down.
Joe, it's the check down.